Hey, welcome back to Union Weekly. This is Xander.
This is Haley.
And this is Mr. Schlesinger. We'll be right back to our next episode. All right, everyone. Welcome back to this week's episode. I'm going to send it over to Haley and Xander for our weekly recap.
All right, so this week was week 5 in person.
And the family fun run was yesterday.
Musical rehearsals have now began.
Tutoring was also open this week.
And finally, the cafeteria is open.
Yay. Hot food. No more cold food. Woo!
You don't have to eat the same things anymore.
Here we go. Speaking of chips, what are y'all's favorite chip flavor?
Sour cream.
Sour cream and onion?
Like Pringles.
Oh, Pringles.
My brother used to call those the green chips because they came in a grain bag.
Really?
I like Lay's.
I like the Lay's wavy barbecue, the hickory barbecue. Ooh, I could eat a whole bag.
Have you had the those Lay's chips from Canada where they change like all dress? Or so,
No.
Because whatever you think, it tastes like.
Okay, well, there was our talk on chips. So, hey, in the comments, leave a comment. What's your favorite kind of chip? Okay, leave it in the comments. All right, welcome back. We are going to give you a few announcements before we get into all the cool stuff that's going on. So, first off, if you bring a skateboard to school, you need to put it in a locker. If you don't have a locker, go request one. Okay? You can no longer put them in classes, bring them through the halls. Make sure you stick it in a locker. If you don't have one, go ask for one. Remember, no gum or drinks in classes. The only thing you should have in class is water. Okay? So please take care of our building. Also, make sure you wear your lanyards at all times. Okay? You do not need your lanyard in order to get lunch, just your ID number. Please do not share your ID numbers with your friends or else they'll steal your lunch money. Everyone needs to get lunch using your own student ID.
Yearbook Club is starting. It will be on Tuesdays from 3 to 4. It will begin on October 10th, and it will be in room 2403, Miss Fillmore's room, the computer lab. It is only open to 7th and 8th grade students. And if they have any questions, ask Miss Fillmore.
Actually, ask Miss Kelly.
It's still push. Tutoring is after school on Mondays and Thursdays from 3 to 4 p.m. in the 7th grade pods. Downstairs is ELA, social studies.
That's wrong. That's wrong. Xander has it wrong. So upstairs is ELA and social studies.
And then downstairs is Spanish, science, math, and health.
Sorry, guys.
And the dental clinic will be on October 9th. You can find the link to sign up online from the latest weekly newsletter.
While we wait for the library to be finished, Ms. Zhang has a temporary library, where students can still check out books. She has plenty of books for you guys. She's at upstairs 7th grade at 2308. And yeah, also if you need any extra food on weekends, so a food bag, you can sign up for food bags on the weekly newsletter. And pictures retakes are the 24th.
All right, sweet. Great announcements. All right, we've got a cool story for today. So I will throw it over to Xander and Haley, who are going to talk to Mrs. Fillmore.
So for today's main story, we have Ms. Fillmore, our CCA and business teacher. We have some questions for her about Bobcat Market and just hear a little about herself. So Ms. Fillmore.
Hey guys. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good.
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've been at Union for this is my 6th year as a teacher, and I think 8th year I worked in the counseling center for 2 years before getting into teaching. I worked in the business industry, marketing, advertising as an entrepreneur about 20 years before I came into education. So yes, I'm a little old, but don't tell anyone. but I love being in education because I love working with the students. So, yes.
Nice. So the Bobcat Market is opening soon.
Yes, it is. Very, very soon. We're just waiting for all of our supplies to get here. It's in process, but it's going to be fabulous when it opens very soon.
Yeah. When do you think it will open?
We were planning on next week, which is the week of the 9th, but I think it will actually be open the week of the 16th. So we'll probably open Tuesday and Wednesday, which is the 17th and 18th of October, right before we leave for fall break.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So for students that are unfamiliar with the store, could you give them a little brief overview of what they can expect to find there?
Yes. Bobcat Market is a really great place to come shop for treats, fidgets, treats and fidgets.
I got some school supplies.
Yeah, school supplies, art supplies, backpacks. I'm glad you bring that up. Yes, a lot of really fun. Yes, that's a lot of fun things that kids want. You can come shop at Much for like 30 minutes.
Do we shop with real money or what do we shop with?
That's a good question, Xander. I'm so glad you asked that. You actually shop with your PBIS points because you guys know you've been earning PBIS points because Bobcats show respect.
Right?
Yeah.
For themselves, for others, and for their space. So hopefully you guys have been earning lots of points, collecting those points. You'll be able to spend those points at the Bobcat Market. So no money is needed.
And remember, you can always earn points from listening to this podcast and answering Mr. S's trivia question of the week. So you can always stop by and I have a trivia question each week.
I love that.
Yeah, so
That's awesome.
I give points for any student who comes and answers within the week. So
Are there any like guidelines or policies that we should be aware of when shopping at the school store?
Definitely, definitely. So Bobcat show respect also at the Bobcat Market. You definitely need to have your PBIS card with you. That can be your physical card. It can also be the downloaded app on your phone or your Chromebook. But you do have to have, just like you go to the grocery store, you can't check out without some form of payment, which in this case is our PBIS card. So that is definitely number one. And what else, Sander? What else do we have at the Bobcat Market that is an important policy?
Just no like exchanging with friends that are working.
Oh, yes. So as you know, the workers at the Bobcat Market are also your fellow students. So they can't, even though you know them, you still have to have a form of ID. They can't say, oh, hey, Xander, you know who I am, so can you just let me shop without my card or form of ID just this once? Xander's going to say, sorry, I love you so much, but come back with your card.
he's not going to give discounts, right?
You also can't pay your card unless you did it online.
Right. And you also can't pay because all of our food, perishable items, drinks, food, snacks, treats, anything of the sort, you have to purchase right then on site. We do have things that you can pre-order, art supplies, school supplies, fidgets, bracelets, fingernail polish. Those you can pre-order. The other food items cannot be pre-ordered.
And how can you get to the store? Like where will be located at lunch?
So the store will be actually located on the second floor balcony of the lunchroom. In order to get up there, you do have to show your badge, come up, stand in line, order, purchase your supplies, and then head back down into the lunchroom. We have really fabulous line leaders at the Bobcat Market, students who have been thoroughly trained to help you manage up the stairs, purchase your items, and then manage yourselves right back down the stairs.
Right. Is there any crazy stories you want to share with us?
About the Bobcat Market?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Oh, man. Let's see. Crazy stories at Bobcat Market. We do have a lot of fun setting up. Last year in the supply closet store area, We did have a whole huge, I would say, pallet of chips and cookies that were stacked way, way high to the very, very top. I don't know if this was your class or not, Sander. We had it all stacked really, really nice and organized perfectly. And that came all tumbling down very, very fast. I would say maybe 1,500 bags of chips. That took the works. Yes.
Were they all destroyed?
Let's see, a lot of them were just crumbs in the bag. So that was quite the bummer. We sold them for really, really cheap because those Takis, I know everyone likes Taki dust, but were they expecting Taki dust? Not so much.
What's your favorite subject to teach at the
So as far as CCA, my favorite cluster of college and career to teach, it's probably business, finance, and marketing. And then I love teaching the Bobcat market class. I also enjoy teaching. We're in the middle of travel and tourism right now. That's super fun because we also have new equipment this year. You might have heard of VR, virtual reality. So we get to use VR to travel the world. Wow. I know. These 6th graders are the first ones to use it, so that's super fun. But I do love working with the 8th graders and in the business and marketing because they have really great ideas. They have high energy. They're super committed because this is an elective class. So it's really fun to teach them and then just watch them run the store throughout the whole school year.
Nice.
Yeah.
And if you had to teach any other subject, what would it be?
Actually, probably history.
Oh, yeah.
I love history. That would be my core subject that I would love to teach. History. Second would be science. Yeah, I do love history.
What do you love about history?
I love that as we continue to learn and make mistakes, we can continue to improve. And I mean, I'm kind of a news junkie and
Well, nice.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming on today. We appreciate it.
Yeah, it was a short one. Good job, guys. I love the podcast.
Yeah. All right, and now we will go on to our announcements.
All right, now it's time for Mr. Schlesinger's trivia question of the week. Remember, I am going to ask you this trivia question. It has multiple answers. If you stop by my room, downstairs 8th grade pod in room 1204, you can come tell me the answer, and I will give you PBIS points. But remember, if somebody else beats you to my room and gives me an answer, and then you say that same answer, you'll have to give me another answer. So we can't have the same answers repeated multiple times, okay? So here is my trivia question of the week for you. So one of my absolute favorite actors to watch, especially when I'm having a down day, is Will Ferrell. Okay, Will Ferrell is awesome. So here's your question. All you need to do is come down to my room and tell me a Will Ferrell movie. Okay? A Will Ferrell movie. Make sure, again, if somebody gives me the name of a movie and then you come in and say that same name, you're going to have to give me a new movie. So I would have a few movies ready to go. Okay? So come down to my room, again, downstairs 8th grade, room 1204, and tell me a Will Ferrell movie for this week. All right, have a great rest of your day, Bobcats, and we'll see you next week on the Union Weekly.